Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Monday.
Play action here with Rosen. Steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. On the handoff, he'll be taken down at the opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, right? We are seeing an offensive line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Now the Dolphins, they're lining up to go for the two-point conversion. They run it with Breida. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for two. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you.
We got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Let's go, baby.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
You know, on these plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start. Yeah,
I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
This is taken at the 15. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 31, Rosen dancing to his left. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
This is Howard on second down. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers able to find Dorsett. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Got his open man, it's Carr. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, he finds Dorsett. It's complete. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 47. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. From the 44, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy. Happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Going deep here for Parker. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Za'Darius Smith. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Parker unable to get that one.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that could save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton, he has now done it. That is career sack number 201. He has the all-time NFL record, surpassing the previous mark set by Hall of Famer Bruce Smith. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Rodgers. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On second and 9, Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. He's at the 30. Past the 20, and he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Rodgers, and the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, Rosen rolling to his right. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Parker that time, and that'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Now Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, they run with Howard. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Flush to his right. He'll take his shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On play action, no throw. And this is Parker, complete. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the Super Bowl.
We play to win. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Eluding the pressure. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will break. Fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls. Been good, and they were good again there. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.